So on the group chat, I think I dropped the what's it called now? I dropped the course content, right, on the group chat. What we'll be learning this week, right? Okay. So who can remind me what I posted? That we'll be looking into. Anybody? 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 Anybody here? Who can remind me what I posted that we are going to be to distill.
Yeah, you said that we are going to talk about restructuring income statements and restructured balance sheet, and also forecast income statements, and then templates, template for
Yeah,
financial
see this
model.
lady. She said that valuation, valuation can they play.
Now, I didn't say
All right.
valuation. I
No, no,
said
no.
layout template.
Somebody say valuation. Valuation
Oh,
can
okay.
they play. Okay. All right. Makes sense. Gift. Thank you. All right. Let's go. Let me go and Aisha. Okay. Drop a question in the chat box. Importing the PDF to Power Query is not uploading well. Okay. So I think some of you have challenge with Power Query, right? So see that your Excel is 2021, right, or Office 365. However, I don't think that you should have a challenge if you are using 2016 Excel. Okay, but then I will help you to look around it, how we can resolve the issue. You understand? So, um, okay, what am I looking for? What am I looking for? What am I looking for? Banking ratios. Banking ratios. Okay, these were the bank ratios that I worked on over the weekend. I mean, like, during the week. Okay, okay. Alright. So, valuation is what I do regularly, and models are what I build, regularly, regularly. Like I said, regularly, all the time. Cardboard, is it this one we are using? Do I know the one we are using? This one we are using. Yeah, please put a Michael.
Mr. Michael,
Yes, please.
the assignment you gave us in NESO, right? I noticed in the this thing, there's no ratio, that growth ratio, like how Cadbury indicated theirs.
Yeah, but you got the same answer now.
Yes, but there was no
Yeah.
ratio.
So they don't put they won't put it there now. You understand? They will not put it there. Do you get? So then you just have to do it, and you get the same answer with them. All right. So they will not put it there. Do you understand? So they believe that the public should know how they got it already. So they will not do it right. All right. So we want to model. So this is what we have done last week, right? Okay. So now we want to lay our assumption and also coming. We want to restructure our income statement, right? All right. So let me go back here and let me go and do the power query again. Okay. Let me remove my. Okay. Let me go and do the power query again for those who are not in class because we still need it. I've forgotten to. I've forgotten to what's it called now to do it last time. So go to NGX. Can you see my screen? Yeah. Hello. Can you see my screen?
Yes.
Yes, we can.
So go to
Can see
NGX.
your screen.
So trade on the exchange, right? Once they are there, so come to this side. Okay, so come to data and come to company results. So then this is complaint disclosure date. So this is about the complaint, the information they release, and the date they submitted the information. Okay, so type category, then click on the category. Okay. So this is the closing price, on Friday, right? So just scroll down and come to this FS, and so we are working with audited results, for last year, full year. Click on it, right? Okay. So then you save it, right? So once you save it, right? I save, right? Then go to, in fact, you can even rename it. So go to Excel. Once you are there, come to data, come to from text to CSV, right? Text to CSV, right? It's loading. What happened to my listening? Okay. So then come to download because that thing is in download, right? And here, this drop down, click on it and press all fives. So this is the result. I mean, this is the report. Okay, click on it, then press import. Let me see what we can do today. You know, Allah. Anybody, somebody ask a question, but just wait, just relax. Okay. Okay, so it has shown something, right? So then go back to the now go and open the report. You know, so this is the report. Go and open the report. Right. Once I've opened the report, right, you can see the report, right? Cadbury. I'm coming on. So now just scroll down and go and look for the income statement. Right. Scroll down. I'm coming. Scroll down, right. Look for the income statement. Um, Look for the income statement. Yeah. So this is balance sheet, right? This is the income statement. So it is page 30, right? Of 78. That is all the pages, is 78, right? So currently now we are now in what in page 30, isn't it? All right. So now that we are now in page 30, so what do we do? Go back to your Excel. Recall that in your Excel, you already opened the Power Query down, right? This is it now. And go and look for page 30. So this is 30, right? This 30 now, right? So now, so that check everything here, right? Everything is showing you here. Does it correspond with what we are having in the page 30? Does it check? So it ended with basic and deleted was image per share, the accompanying notes, everything, right? This is where it ends. So then now go back to your Excel and go and check it. Okay, basic what, right? And see that it ended the same place. So right. So but then what you need majorly is everything must end up to profit for the year. Okay, so anyway, this everything that is fully captured, right? Can see that everything is fully captured. You can see, right? Okay. So then go back to the Excel, then press load. So once you press load, okay, so that's load, right? Okay, so now makes sense. Can I cancel this place? Right, cancel this place. And this is what this everything, isn't it? Right. So that is how we do it. Okay. Right. So then let's come back to our what we did the last time. Right. So this is what we did the last time, isn't it? Okay. This is everything we did the last time. Right. So now I want to set up our what our what's it called now? I want to set up our can you hear me?
Yes, sir, we
Yes, we
can hear
can
you.
hear
Yeah.
you.
Yes, we
So
can hear you.
so we want to set up what our template, So the first thing, so yeah, call this place raw data. You can call this one raw data, raw data or P and L, P and L, P and L, P and L, right, raw data, okay, raw data. So this place here, sheet. So then open a new sheet, okay, call it P and L, right? P and L or P or L, yeah. So another sheet, click on another sheet. Okay. Then call it what's it called? BS. BS means what? Balance sheet, right? Then open another one, call it CS, or CF, cash flow statement. Then another one, call it input or assumption. Another one, then call it calculation or schedule. Either one. Another one, call it work. Another one, then call it this evaluation. This evaluation. ECF for evaluation. Okay, evaluation, right? Sure. Makes sense. So now this your um, P and L balance sheet cash flow. Okay, can give it a particular color, right? Very simple. Okay, particular color. Just I'm coming now. So now press Control, hold your Control key. Okay, your Control key, hold it. So your Control key, I'm coming. And push it. So now your Control key, hold the Control key. So once you have hold the Control key, now come to your BS, your P and L. Okay, once you are there, tap it, right? Also, your cursor again, put it again on the BS, tap it. I'm coming now. And also on CF, again, tap it, right? Then right click, then come to tab color, right? Just give it a green or any color of your choice, right? So then come to input, okay? Input, you can give it a color, you can give it a blue or any color of your choice, okay? I can say this one, right? So then your calculation, as well, you can also give it another color. Just again, right click on it, right? Then can give it red, right? So while your work and your DCF, you can give it a particular color. Okay, so to do that again, press Shift key, hold onto the Shift key, like click on it, hold it, the Shift key, hold. Sorry, the Control key rather. So hold the control key, hold it, then click work, then click valuation, right? Then right click, then come to tap color, then give it Um, what color of the choice, right? Okay, I think this one they are same color. Just give this one red. Okay, so making sense, right? So right, you can use this one again, that color for choice. Tap color. You can say black. So all together. Any question? Any question? So let's continue. Now, so having done that right, what else again do we do in this place? So now I want to give it a date. Okay, date. Right. So your P and L again. Now listen very well to what I will do in this place. Your P and L as well. Okay, P and L. Now hold your control key, then tap your P and L, click your P and L. Again, hold your control key, hold it, then click on your balance sheet or any like either your balance sheet, cash flow or P and L. So hold your control key, then click on this one, balance sheet, click on your cash flow, click on what? Your P and L. Now once you have done that, right? So I'm coming. Let me move to something first. Okay, let's do it across board. Let me do this one back here. That it will not end of the day, it will not be scatter. Okay, so let me ungroup it. Okay, ungroup already. So now, okay, so let's do it. So now hold your control key, hold it, press it down. So then tap your P and L, tap it, tap your balance sheet, tap it, tap your cash flow, tap your input, tap your calculation, tap your work. Yeah, okay, your work, tap your DCF valuation. Right. Now, once I've done that, right, everything you are seeing, have been selected, right? Then come here, come to this place, view, right? Remove the grid lines because the practice when building a model is that you have to remove grid lines. You understand? So that's the practice, when building a model. So remove all the grid lines. Now, want to give it a date. Recall that we are working with what 2021 and 2022 as our actual year or as our historical, right? So now, what to forecast forward for 2023 going forward? Okay, say 2023 to what 2026. You know, now come to three. Okay, three. So this place here. Okay, I can say four. Yeah, you can say, okay, now collapse this A, make it like that, like this, just collapse it, right? So these are just simple model that at least for basis level you have to understand. So even though you want to do an AFM, so this is as well, they will also teach you, that you have to collapse it. But then these are just a simple model. You have to,
Sorry, Mr. Michael.
yes, please.
Is it a practice?
Is it what?
Because is it a conventional practice when you are building model? Most time you see them collapsing the first three or first four. Why? What
Yeah.
for? What purpose
Well,
particular?
well, 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 anyway, it doesn't matter anyway. So either you collapse it or not,
But
it has
most
to be.
modelers they do that. That's
What
what
is it?
most financial modelers.
Yeah.
That's what they do particularly. They collapse the first, and I'm like, you can still do your work without collapsing anything. Do you get? So
Make
I'm
I.
not. Do you get?
Yeah,
You
I
can.
get it. Well, anyway,
Okay.
it doesn't. Though. So it doesn't matter. So okay, so let's just continue. So they collapse it, right? Once I've done that, okay. Now just put this place in the description, right? Description. Okay. So just have only the only description, okay, and say 2020 what we are working with. Okay, come to this F, right? This F here, F, right? So just press 2022, right? No, sorry, 21. Yes, 21. 21. That should be what? 22, right? You cannot say, okay, that should be what? Just press equals to this one, plus what? Plus 1, you know, 22. Then you drag it, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's remove this one. This one, 2028. Okay, delete it. Right. So now these are what are the actual year. Don't forget that this is what we have what extracted, right? You understand? So now then these two, highlight it, then press Control 1. You see this thing here, come to custom, then come to this general. You have 0 here. So click on this 0, and in the front here, press yeah, click on so in the front here. So put the cursor in the front and give it inverted comma, right? Then you can put A in the front. A, sorry, capital letter A. So A means what? Means actual or historical. So you can either use A or use what? H, either one that suits you. Okay. Then again, another inverted comma, and you press OK. Right. You can see now you have what? Now you have 22A, 21A, 22A. So that is actual or historical, either ways. So now this one,
Again, no.
okay, now, so I said, I like these two because these two, they are our what? Our historicals, isn't it? Or our actual. So once we have done it like this, right, then you press Control 1. We see this box, right? Come to custom, okay, general, 0. Come to 0 and put a cursor in the front of the 0. Then you press Shift, okay? Shift what? Inverted what? Comma, right? That quote, okay, quote. Then you type A, capital what? A. You can type H, either one. Then again, another quote again. So then you press OK. So now 21, 23, going forward as well. This what our forecast, or we call it what, or we call it expected. So let's use forecast again. Control 1. Okay, then custom, then click on 0 in the front there, right? Then also your code, then you type F, and again close the quote, then you again press OK, right? That is what forecast. Okay, so now we can now say, okay, now these two, they are what? They are historical, right? Then come to home and give it a yeah, just give it one team's color, okay, and just give it anything randomly that can make sense, right.
Chat box too.
And this one going for that as well, can even give everything same color. Yes, so possible. Yes, so I can come in. Orange now. Okay, let's quickly give everything orange itself, or we give everything green. Let's give everything green, right? And give this place, can say give everything here to white, just what will suit you. You can
Please,
give
that
this
green is too
oh, no,
harsh.
by the time okay, that green Abi.
It's too harsh, I beg. Then the color should remain black. I mean
You
the
can
year
okay,
should remain black.
give it a what's it called now? Probably a dark green.
That no, this one too is not. It's not
What
enough.
about this one?
No, We're not seeing problem, not seeing all those years problem.
Really?
Yes.
I don't black. This one.
No,
Okay, which one?
no, just keep going. Okay, you can leave this. No, I leave this one. No,
This one.
yeah, you can leave that one.
Okay. Okay. Thank you. So you can even
Or you can even do without the color. I'm
can
thinking you can
even
leave.
keep everything white. So just
You,
that we now come here and just come in. Let me put this one here. And let me match this place, match this like my center. Right. And right type historical. Do you understand? Historical. Historical. Right? And this one here, again, you align everything to this place. Then come to here again, match what center, you know. Then you type forecast, right? Forecast. Isn't it now? I think we are cool now, right? So if this one is focus, so let's change this one back to H. Do you get it? Right? So, okay. Let's change it back to H. H. Okay, so I think it now makes sense now, right? Isn't it?
Yes.
Okay. So, should we also give it that same blue? Right? So, by the time people see the model, they know that, okay, so H is for historical, right? Y, F is for what? Forecast, isn't it? Hmm? I think we are fine now.
Yes.
Okay, I'm coming. I'm coming on. So, like, are we clear?
Yes.
Okay.
But all this historical and forecast, you're doing it while these workbooks down. I mean, these sheets down, they are still highlighted.
Okay, so don't worry now. So you see the why we are doing it that way.
Okay.
I think so. We make sense now, right? Because this one as well. Let's give this one as well. I mean, at least not be stingy. Makes sense and contribute.
all these whites, well, please, can you do it in something with a color that we can see very well?
The white rabbit.
Yeah, the white.
Okay, so black was okay. No. How about red?
Use another color. The red.
So which one should we use?
Yeah, hello, sir.
Yes, please.
I think it might be advisable to just change the background color
The
to something
background
much
color,
color.
yes,
Yeah,
The
something
what?
is
yes.
having issues. The background color,
The
the
background
So
blue,
color
what?
is
something lighter.
yes.
Lighter. Okay. So anyway, yeah, it's a model, not my own model. So just
No.
tell me, like, which one is good, though? I
And
beg.
just keep moving. We will not select the one we want. No.
No time on our
Okay.
side, though, my dear.
I know.
Yeah,
Okay.
thank God that you know. So this, this.
Yeah, this is okay. Leave this one. You can see the
Okay.
ears very well now. But that black, the forecast and the hair, you can change that one to red or something.
Alpha.
No. Look, you know, the other one, no.
This one?
Backward. Yes.
Okay. Thank you. All right, so makes sense, right? So what is now? This now what will now free space it? Free space will it work for this thing like this? Well, okay, let's try it. Oh, free space it, right? Okay, yeah. So so now you want to freeze 1, 2, 3, 4. Then come to 5. Then put a cursor there. Then come to view. Come to free space. Then press this one, right? And we want to also if I will give this thing it might affect the one that has percentage. Okay, then you can now save it, Control S, right? So now I think we can now come down to unselect the sheet. Just right click, then you what ungroup it, ungroup, right? Now we have what ungroup now. So now come to click on balance sheet. Do you see that is there? Click on what cash flow is there. Click on input is there. Calculation is there. Work is there. DCF is there. So do you now see the purpose now why we do it?
Yes.
So that everything can be on the same page. Do you understand? Can be on the same page, you know. So that was the purpose. So now once we have done that, okay, once I've done that, now come to your income statement, you know. So again, highlight your income statement, highlight it. I mean, also group income statement, group balance sheet, and cash flow. So again, control key, then press enter. I mean, tap your this one again, right? So now, this place 2021 to this place, right? Highlight everything, just down like anywhere you want to get to. What happened to this thing? So then come to home, click on this command style, right? Click on it, then you press you decrease the decimal. Let me try to freeze this place. Okay, freeze, right? All right. So why do I do that? Very simple. Because if I like now, let me type in 2000. You see what it gave me. But if I type it in this place, 2000,
We are not seeing what you are typing. Oh.
are you serious?
Yes.
Yeah. No, you see it now. My screen is share now. Hello, where's up the issue?
I can see it now.
Okay. So now if I type 2000 here, let's say I type right. I'll see what happens in this place. Don't know if it's 2000 or what or 20,000. But type the same thing within this place, right? To see what will happen. You know? So this is difference. Yeah. Hello.
Yes.
One
Yes.
is value, one is I don't know.
So that's that. So now let's now come back to our analysis that we have done the other day. Let's come back there. So this is purely what income statement, right? Use it now. You understand? This is our income statement, right? So you can just can we link it? Okay, let us link it together. So that let us just link it. Let us link it. Or I should copy it. I should copy. Okay, let me link it.
Link.
I should link it.
Yes.
So description. Then equals to come to that place, right? Revenue, isn't it? Then you can now drag it down. Okay, so all this one that have what just delete this ones. Just delete them. So this as well, delete it. So don't want space, delete it as well. Okay, this as well. Delete this one as well. Okay, this as well. Delete this one as well. Okay, this as well. Delete this one. So what else? What else? So now, in this case, right? So we don't need operating income. You understand? Because we want to work on the proper income statement. So don't need operating income. What else we don't need? We don't need non-operating profit. Yeah, don't need. So because we already have a finance cost, finance income, and what cost. All right. So then go back to right. Then go back to where revenue. Go and also bring the revenue. 21. Pay attention to it very well. 2021. This is it now, isn't it? Then your cost of sales. Go and bring it as well. Cost of sales, right? Then also your gross profit. Where are you? 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 Okay. I think instead of me to do it that way itself, I think that there are better ways for me to do that instead. Let me undo it. Okay. So let me go and bring the also code. Let me that it will save us time. 2021, right? So 2021, this is here, right? Yeah. Then drag it down. Yeah. Drag it down, drag it down, drag it down. Okay, so 2022. And come let me okay, no, it's not do 2022. Then come there. Did it right. So then also drag it down. Okay, so now let's just delete it from this place. What we need, so here now, everything here, don't need everything here. So delete it. So here as well, we don't need this here as well. Okay, so just delete this one as well. Okay. This one, don't need it. Delete it. So non-profit, this don't need it, delete it. So operating profit, we need that one. Okay. This one, delete this one as well. So this one as well, delete this one. Okay. So this one, operating income, no, we don't need it in this context because we want to do modeling, not analysis now. So all right. Let's check our also code now. Let's check the raw data. I did the same thing. Yeah. Okay, so they are the same thing. Okay, so the 122,583,449. Where are you? Yeah, so they're the same thing now. I think we're good to go. Now, don't forget that. Now, look at something, right? So when you put your cursor here, you can see the formula bar showing that it was linked, isn't it? Do you see it?
Yes.
That it
Hello,
was
Mr. Michael, please. How were
yes.
you able to lift it from the raw data into this without us copying?
Yes,
Is
and I
it?
can do that now. Just that we have done this one already. Yes, last time. So and this one will make things easy for us. So now, because that everything is showing that it was linked, right? Do you see that table one? You can see that this is here, right? So that it was linked from this page, but you don't want it to be showing them this thing again. You understand? So don't want it to show that it was linked. Now, what do? Copy everything. Okay, copy everything like this. I mean, everything should be highlighted. Then press Ctrl C, right? It's dancing, isn't it? Right. Then now press Alt E S. You will see a box, right? When you see that box, now press V, or you come to values. Click on values. Okay, then press OK. Then you press Escape. Now put a cursor there. I see that it's not showing that it was linked again. Do you see it now? Hello? Hello, somebody? Are we together?
We can hear you.
Michael, please, I'm lost with the linking.
Who is lost? Who is that? Who is lost? Is that gift?
Yes.
Okay. I said that let me control Z. Okay. Now I can see that everything here was linked, right? Isn't it? Right? If you look at the formula bar. That is, we link it, from a place. But then we don't want it to be shown that it was linked. You understand? So what do we do here? Just highlight everything. It was to be highlighted. Okay. Then you press Ctrl C, copy. Now you press Ctrl C. See that thing is dancing, right? Now press
Yes.
Alt. Look for the Alt key on your keyboard. Press Alt. You can see that something show up here, right? You can see. Now press E. Then press V. Yes, I'm coming. Let me this one. Okay, so now once you copy it, right, it's dancing, isn't it? Now press
Yes.
Alt, then press E, then press S. So this thing will show for you.
S, is it S as in snake or X?
S as in snake. S.
Okay.
Okay, so just give me 1 minute. So S, then you press V, or come to values. Press values, then press OK. You understand? So then press Escape. You get it?
Yes.
Yes. So and go and check it now. So that thing is no more there. You understand? So that's how you go about it. So that's that, right? So now I want to do something. Hello, ma.
Hello. Yeah.
So how much they be? Bẹ́ẹ̀ni ma.
Okay. Okay.
Hello, you want to be? Okay.
Ìyàwó náà tẹ̀lé wọn.
Mo rò bẹ́ẹ̀ ò tẹ̀lé wọn. Like èmi àná lé wọ́n pè mí pé wọ́n ti wà lára ǹdí ni.
Okay. All right. Thank you very much.
Okay. I'm coming now. Okay, so now that's right. So now we want to now use our what's it called now? We want to use our reconcile tool. Okay. Is there need for reconcile tool for this kind of financial modeling? I'm coming now. Just wait. Hello, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. Because so I'm thinking of something. That's why. Do we need this thing in this context? Thinking of something. Do we need it here? Do we need it in this kind of financial models? Okay. Okay. Do we need this for this kind of financial model? No. No. So this place here, put your bidder here. Okay. Bidder. The bidder. Is it correct? Bidder. Hey. This. Enemy friend tax. Okay. All right. And yeah. Okay. We'll put it down. Earnings before interest tax session. Then here your amount, your depreciation in this place. Depreciation in this place. And amortization. Right. Amortization. Okay. Makes sense. Now, moving forward. So now, right, this one here, it is this plus this, give us this one, isn't it? So now, okay, so everything here, they are without what formulas. That is, everything here, they are all historicals. Do you understand? Everything you are seeing, they are all what? They are all historicals, right? They are all what? They are all historicals. So you can put them in what? In blue. Do you understand? You can put them what? In blue, like in blue text. So blue text means that you did not solve them. That is, you can get this one is not in this one is gotten through a formula. Yeah, we add together in this place. Okay. Oh, thank God. Thank God. That's what I'm looking for. Thank God. You can remove this one. Yeah, thank God. So now everything here, they are talking about formulas, because they are all historicals and we did not solve them. Okay. So now this place now going forward, right? They will now be with formula because I'm going to put formula there. Right. So anywhere you see blue in financial models, it implies that they are without formulas, right? Or they are hard coded. That is what the blue means. So why the black, means that they are what with formula, if you say number like that. All right. So going forward, right? Let's continue. Coming. Let me see what I can do in this place. So, okay. Yes. So now come to our input. Let me put our input here so that yeah. So now come to our input now. And I input. So go back to your P and L. Everything here, everything this place now again to your profit. Everything, highlight it. So once you have done that, hello, are we here?
Yes.
So everything from revenue to profit for the year, highlight it. Okay, then Control C, copy it, come to input, right? Here as well, paste it, right? No, sorry. Now, when you come back to this place now, this as well is showing as what? Showing a formula, right? It was what? It was linked, isn't it? You can see. But then let's just remove it. So do you still remember the process? Control C, then Alt EX,
Oh,
then
yeah, see.
D, or values. Okay, all right, makes sense. So now copy it again, right? And come to input and paste it, right? So now your gross profit, we don't need gross profit here. Okay, just can delete it. Okay, Also, we don't also need operating profit in this place. Delete it. And also, we don't need profit for the year in this place. Delete it. And also, we don't need any per share. This one can be useful. Okay, should I teach you how to calculate any per share? Any per share? Should I teach? Okay, I'll teach you.
Please
But
teach
this
us.
one is basically for valuation purpose. Okay, so I'll teach you anyway. So we don't need PBT as well in this place. Also delete it, right? Makes sense. So we are moving on. So the next thing I want to do now, I want to now look at the growth rate. You want to forecast. Okay. So now this place, everything here, I like everything to this place. Okay. So to your cost of sales, because they'll be in percentage. Aziz, any question? Okay, let's continue. So here, right, this from this place, revenue to your cost of sales will be in percentage. You understand? So I like it. Once I've done that, right, come to percentage, click on it, then right. So if you know, do you know why we do it like that? Look at it here now. Let me click on this place outside and press 2. You can see the difference is 2. But if you click anywhere inside this place, right, anywhere from 2021 to what 2027, and you press 2, do you see the difference? Give you what percentage, right? That's that. So, and for your other income will be in numbers in accounting or custom, right? Then this one as well, common style. Then you know also okay, yeah, your right back. Okay, also your right back as well will also be in common style, right? While you're selling and admin expenses, selling yeah will be in common style as well. So your finance income and finance cost, these two, it can also be these two will also be in common style, right? So but these two you can use our ending balance, but we get there, right? Then so why our income tax expense will also be in accounting style, right? Yeah. So and also we also need depreciation. Yeah, we need depreciation should be here as well. We need depreciation. Okay, let's put it here. Depreciation. Depreciation. Okay. So then right, so this one as well, then you right then you control then you save, you know. Please don't forget to always save. Do you understand? So now you want to look at the year-on-year growth, at least 2021, 2022, what has been the percentage growth in the revenue. Okay, but the challenge we have now is that we don't have revenue for what 2020, because we have to get revenue for what 2020 or 20, to not check the growth rate for 2021 and 2022. So just go back to your also called go back to your home. I mean, go back to NGX, and go and look for 2021 full year result. Yeah, that's it. So we are going to get 2020 result there. Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, we
Yeah.
can.
Is it
Yes.
clear to us? Like, are we getting it?
Yes.
Okay, so this is it. So this is 2020 revenue. So you only need this revenue alone. You need it. Okay, so you need it. So then go back to Excel. Can put it here. Can put it here in this place. Yeah. No, this thing is in what? Black now. Ideally should be in what? Blue, isn't it?
Yes.
Right? Okay. So this one, this one, minus one, minus one. Okay, makes sense. Of course, this place, right? What I do here, you know it now, right?
Yes.
Okay, makes sense. Now this one should be in blue, right? Okay, now instead of coming here and coming here again and go and look for blue, come here. Here is blue, right? Then copy it. Once you copy it, then put your cursor on this figure, right? And press Alt ES, then press press T, or you come to format, this format here, format, right? Then press OK. What happened? That's change to what? Change to blue, right? So that is things that we learn, when it comes to model, we learn how to use Excel very, very well. Because there are things that, in Excel that I might not even teach you. But when it comes to model, because as a modeler, you have to understand Excel very well. And that's one thing again that we also teach in our training, So we learn data analytics during your course, during your training, either for School of Finance or emerging analyst. The first thing we teach you is data analytics using Excel. The first thing, because you have to understand Excel very, very well. So now come back to your impute. Now, this place here, forecast, your forecast must be in blue because you have to impute those figures there, not as formula. So highlight it, right? Okay. Then come to this blue now. Then press blue. Now that blue, you will not see it too. But if you type anything there, that will be in blue. So do you see it? Right? So that's it. So now revenue. I want to check the what year, the year-on-year growth, then press equals to, come to P&L. So this current year, divide it, by what previous year minus 1. The way I taught you that last time, minus 1. That's so we call it what we call it trend analysis or growth rate. Then you press enter. Then you drag it to this place. Now it implies that 2021, year on year, so it grew by what 20%, and 2022 by what 30%, which is what commendable. Despite every hurdles, in that year, you can see the growth rate. I'm coming. I'm coming. Let me just.
Please
Are we
recap.
learning? Yes, please. When I ask a question.
Please do the percentage again.
On the percentage.
Yeah. Okay. So I said. So equals to, right? This current year, the new year, divided by what? By the old year, right? Minus what? Minus 1. And then you drag it. That's it. So when you go to the income statement, the report for 2021 result, you can see 2021, 2022, you can see the change as well. You can see it here. They have 20%, So, and also when you look at what we did last week as well, what we did them last week as well, you can see that they have 30%, So that's how they got it, 2030. So now let us now think. that okay, so if they make 20%, year-on-year increase in what 2021 and also 2022, they also make what year was 30% increase, So now, what will now be the growth rate, in 2023? So this is where you have to understand macroeconomics. You have to understand global issue, right? So what will now happen? So now you have to understand how to forecast inflation. So when it comes to modeling, as a modeler, you're not an accountant. So in fact, you understand modeling, you understand finance, you understand economics. So you can't take away macroeconomics, when building what a model. So now, 2023, now what will happen, we don't know. But as a modeler who understand macroeconomics, now what will happen? Okay, the first thing is we have to look into it now. Now, what will be the outlook? The outlook for what 2023, right? So you and I know that okay, 2022, when they release what the result. Ideally, everybody knows that 2023, is going to be an election year, isn't it? True or false?
True.
True. Okay, makes sense. Now, again, before you build this model, we understand that okay, so we see Ukraine and Russia war, last year, right? So we saw that inflation what goes up, right? We see that price of fuel, everything, many things were happening. Okay, makes sense now. Now, how will this now affect Cadbury? Then how will it affect consumer spending? Because consumer, they'll be the one to do what to buy. So now, can consumer buy this thing? That's number one. Number two, inflation is high. Oh, really? Very high at the moment, isn't it? Very high. Of course, we also see a lot of things happening. People can't buy food again, all of those things, right? Salary is not increasing, right? Because end of the day, your daily 2K, your T fare to find the daily 2K, as passport, the normal 2K, right? Nigeria we have today. So just to look into those shape. So now, how will this revenue grow? Okay, now will Cadbury will now increase the price? So if they will increase the price, now what of Nestle? Will they also increase price? So again, we now go and check. Now over time, have they increased price? Recall when we were doing the stuff we did last time. Now you can see that refreshment was beverages. This is what take most percentage, right? Isn't it? So now, how often can people buy this thing? We get to look into them, one by one, right? But then come back to the input again and also reason very, very well. Like think very well. Think like very, very well. So ahead of time, look into many things, what can happen. So now, you and I now, let me now push this to you. What do you think the revenue will be, the growth rate will be next year? If they release the full year result. Don't forget that this is what 23. So now by December, so what you forecasted, you have to see it coming in this report, in this your model. So now tell me, what do you think, will be the growth rate, for 2023, like the revenue increase? Yeah, tell me from you. Oh yeah, no time. Anybody?
We should have a basis of forecasting now. So we can't just say, though the growth rate from what we can see from 2021 to 2022 is 10%. But we can't also, because we didn't do the analysis, let's say backward to like 5 or 6 years backward to know the trend.
Okay.
But for us to do the forecast, we also must use a basis, which we don't even know with the way the things are going now. If the inflation is going up, one cannot be sure of another 10% increment again on their growth.
Yeah.
So I want you to advise us, because if I say 10% now, I'm only just looking at the percentage increase that happened just between 2 years, without consideration of what has happened in the past as well. So you may advise us on that.
All right. So anybody else again? Anybody else? Okay, so makes sense. I mean, we are correct in a way.
Okay.
Okay, Joy.
Okay, I wanted to say something though, but it's just an opinion. So for another way we can get to forecast for next year is it's one definitely when we get to look at their financial statements for the previous year because it can actually give us an insight of what they might want to do in next year. You get like let's say for
Yeah.
example they might want to expand their business. That can actually go a long way to increase their revenue. So we know what at what rate are we going to increase revenue and also with macroeconomic indicator, we can get to understand how we can increase the revenue at the same time.
Okay, makes sense. I mean, you are correct as well. So, I mean, given everything you have said, all of you are all correct. So, Ola Yemi.
So, Mr. Michael,
Yes, please.
so can you hear me?
Yes, sure, I can hear you. 100%. Very clear.
Yeah, definitely. I think based on my own perspective, I suppose that this is just like a forecast, like a prediction
Yeah,
to what
sure.
the outlook of the company will look like, going forward, based on the current position of the company in the current year and the previous year.
Yes. Okay.
So it might not necessarily mean that it has to be like that. That has to be exact because there's some macroeconomic indicators that might actually affect, the
Okay,
performance
yes,
of the
very correct. You are correct. So,
company.
now, one thing is this, right? When building a model, the first thing is don't always seek accuracy. At least just have a particular figure. So now in this case, right, you can just say, okay, let's just use average of these 2 years, that we have, just check the average. Okay. So equals to average. Take the average of the two, and see what it gives you. Now it gives you what 25%. Okay. Recall, this place must not be a formula. And type 25 there, right? So you can just for
Please
now
do it again, please.
equals to average. Average now. You can see average, right? Come now. I don't want it to enter this place. So average, right? You can see the average. Because the average, then highlight the two of them, 20 and 30. You understand? Then close the bracket, then press enter. So it's what? It's 25. But then here must not be in formula. You understand? So then now type what? Type that 25 inside. You get it. So you can now. So for now, right? Let us maintain 5% going forward. For now, you understand? So now your cost of sales at all is not a problem. You understand? So just press equals to, right? Come to your what's it called? Your P&L. So this is your cost of sales, right? Divided by your what? Revenue. You understand? Right. Okay, then you press what? You press enter. Right? So now, cost of sales, what should we do in this place? Okay, this 85, this 86. Okay, so now going forward, what do we expect? Of course, things are very high now. You know how these people are struggling with what with cost of sales now with cost of what production, right? Petrol, diesel, all of that. Can I say okay, our cost of sales, can be what can be, let's say 8%, for instance, 8%, right? Then they just maintain that what 8%, going forward. Now our other income, this one just use the balance. Then go to the income statement. So other income. So drag it further. So for this other income, right, you can just use the continued last year. You understand? It's not a problem, right? Then drag it further. Also, right back. You're not in the company to know the right back. What they will do. Of course, you're not in the company. So come here again, right back, then drag it further. So here as well, just use the word any balance for the iceberg, Okay. So selling will now be equals to you're selling, right? Selling this it here divided by what? Your revenue. Everything by your revenue now. Okay. Okay. So convert this place to percentage. Okay. 12%. Also, you add me. Are we there?
Yes.
Okay, you add me as well. Where are you add me? Divide it, by revenue as well. Okay. Then convert it to percentage. So here, I just say here should also be what? Should be minus what? Minus 12%. Then drag it further, convert to percentage, right? So here say minus what? Minus 12%. Yeah, let's say minus 3% in this case, 3% in this case. Then let's just drag it further. This place should be in minus, minus, right? And drag it further, right? So let me check my distance. I have a message. Okay. So our finance income, right? Also go and bring it, finance income, this it here. Finance cost, this as well. So everything we are doing right, they are just basic modeling. However, this model, is enough to get you a job. You understand? Yes. In fact, it's enough to get the job. This were what I knew, part of what I knew when I was going for my NYSC. We get it. And like I said that I was earning what? 200K. So now this as well can also use what? Ending balance for this as well. This as well also use what? Ending balance, for this. Then can now drag it further. Right. So let's give the space, 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 space. Right. So our income tax expense, right? So it is equals to, this might be in percentage, equals to, come to your P&L. So your tax divided by what? By your PBT. This is your PBT here, right? Then drag it. So you can see that they are like the trend almost similar. You can just say, okay, minus what? Minus 57% anyway. And drag it further. So our any per share, this one, leave this one. So I will come up with this one once we are done. Right. So now, you see everything that I've done? Hello.
Yes.
So is it clear to us? Is it clear to us?
Yes.
Okay, now come back to your P&L now. So now forecast it now. Okay, now to forecast it now, so equals to your last year revenue, right? This one. Then multiply by open brackets. So press 1 plus that growth that you've forecasted. This one that you assume that it will grow, right? Then close bracket, then press enter. Right? That's it. Again, equals to last year, right? Multiply by open bracket 1, plus come to your input. This is your what? Forecast growth, right? Then you do what? You drag it. So I'm coming to let me do check this first. Let me check something. Oh, okay. Now, so how much? I'm coming. Let me check something in this place. So, okay. Okay. So now, when you check this very well, see that they even correspond, right? 42, 55, 69. Do you see it? That in a way. So now, to now forecast for what now? Your what's it called? Your cost of sales equals to your forecasted what? Your forecasted revenue multiplied by what? Multiplied by your forecasted cost of sales, right? Then you drag it further. So now, more this one loss this one, right? Then drag it further, right? That is what our cost of sales. I mean, our gross profit. I think in a way we are kind of close, right? True. Hello.
Yes.
I see that in a way kind of rhyme.
Yeah, it's actually quite close.
Yeah.
Quite
So,
close. Yeah.
like I said that this one, they're going to bring that one. Go and bring this one. This is it here. I mean, this is it here. Other income. Right. Just go and bring that one. Also, right back. Right back. So now you're selling. So you're selling now. You're selling equals to again revenue times. Go and bring what your times what you're selling, right? Selling. This is here. Okay. Then also your what admin revenue. Times. Right. Okay. Okay. Can now drag it further. Can I say okay now this one sum it with your gross profit, okay, with your gross profit, right? Coming, okay, makes sense. So just see that this place here, you give this one give it what? Yes, I know that you are doing something. Yes, so okay, so now what happened here? So here, this place right now, we have what? We have negative in this place. Our operating profit is what? It's negative. So now the thing is, should it be in negative, or not? Just think about it. Should it be negative or not? Should it be negative or not? Should it? So what do you think, friends? Should it be negative or not? So are we expecting Cadbury to have a negative in the what's it called now? In the admin, I mean in the operating profit? Do we expect negative from them? Anybody?
I don't expect them to have negative.
Okay, makes sense. So now what do we do in that context?
We have to go and adjust our cost of sale or probably increase our revenue.
So like I said, you don't adjust anything in this place. So, go back to your where input. So it is your back end. Okay, so it means that we are too bullish, with our cost of sales. Okay, then go and adjust it, or better still, you adjust your so anyone. Let's adjust our selling and admin. Okay, and say 9%. And this one I maintain 2%. And see what we happen to hit. And let us now keep it going like that. So, right? So we have what? We have 775. Okay, I think is still kind of close, right? So yeah, 491, 194, doesn't tally. Yeah, so I think we are making sense. Then spreadsheet, right? So finance income, our ending balance as well. Where did it here? Then finance cost. Also go and bring it here, right? So then our PBT now, right? Our PBT is what? Okay, so I'm coming. Let me also put this one in blue. Yeah. So operating profits. So this is your operating profit, can also be called your EBIT. So let me tell you that. EBIT. EBIT. You understand? So now this is now equals to some, everything here. Okay, then drag it further. So this one, right? Drag it further. Okay, so now our tax is now equals to your no. What tax is now equals to your PBT. Okay, no. Tax, this tax now. So tax equals to your PBT. Okay, PBT. Times what? Times your tax here. This tax here, right? Then you drag it further. So then let me also, yeah, makes sense. So this one equals to this. Okay, some your PBT and tax together, right? Right. Then we drag it. Yeah. So do you think our forecast makes sense? I mean, are we close? Do you think it makes sense?
It's close.
Yeah.
It's close. It's close.
Yes. So what is it? I said it's close. Yes. So it makes sense. Okay. So how do we get our earning per share? Right. Earning per share is so simple. Let me show you. Let me see. Let me see if there's time. Let me see. Or any per share, any per share, any per share, any per share. Go to the company financials. Come in. The share standing. Okay. Okay. I'll copy it. Let me push it here first. Let me push it from here. Okay. So let me say, yeah, share standing.
Hello, Mr. Michael.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, sorry. I had to be out for some time. I'm looking at it now. The forecast.
Yeah.
The input sheet.
Yeah.
I think say the average to use is it 3 years or 4 years to do the forecast?
Okay. So
what's the standard? The practice, the best practice.
Practice is always 5 years.
Your health.
5 years, 5 years, 5 years, and again, right? It also depends again on data that we have.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. So you can use 5 years. Can use depending on what you are doing. But one thing is, see that you can defend what you are doing. Do you understand?
So this is just for the class purpose, right?
What do you say?
But what you are doing now is for class purpose.
And apart from that, self, sorry. Apart from class purposes, right? See that you can defend what you are doing. I mean, you understand?
That's much that you can defend it.
That's all. Come in.
I noticed that some lines are constant, like in your finance income.
Okay. That one, right?
And the finance cost, they're constant.
I'm coming. For that one, for that one, what to do for that one? There are ways again to focus that one. You understand? There are ways
Okay.
to focus them that
So
one.
assume that they didn't do any investment for the next 5 years other than the
What
ordinary
is it?
business. I mean, it's assumed that they didn't do any other investment aside what they were doing before this forecast.
No. So that one too, there are ways to do that one,
Okay.
right? But then they are technical ways. You understand? But that one requires a lot of deep what's it called now? Deep analysis. But if you do it this way, we have done
Okay.
it, nobody will query you.
Okay.
Yeah, right. But just see that you can defend what we have done, which is important. I'm coming now. Okay. Which is kind of important, right? So, okay, so now I want to look for our what's it called again? Our what's it called? Our um any per share. So to get any per share right, so it's very simple. So this is what share was outstanding. So share outstanding does not change. Do you understand? Can you hear me? So it does
I
not.
don't understand you. I don't understand.
What? Which one?
The share outstanding.
Yes. Now, okay. So share outstanding. So this is here now. This is here. I copied from the company's website. I mean,
Okay, I get it now. I get it.
yes.
I get
So
it.
that's it. So come back to the financial model. So this is it here. This is it here. You can see it as well. So I just equals to then I bring it down here. You understand? So just this one, that formula or EST. Let me do this one. Let me put it in blue. In blue so I can put yes. It is with that formula. Yeah, with that formula. Oh, what I'm doing? So 40x d. Okay. That okay, let me put in blue. So just drag it forward. Drag it further. Okay. So share outstanding does not change. Do you understand? So if there will be any changes in what in share outstanding, right? So the company will notify the public. Do you get it? Do you understand? All together.
Yes, we are together.
Yeah, so it does not change. So if there will be any changes, so the company will do what we inform the exchange. That is, there will be changes in what in the company shares outstanding. Do you understand? So you'll be duly aware about it to get it. So so that's it anyway. So do you have any question before I move on? Do you have any question before I move on? And move on.
Sorry.
Yes.
The income tax expenses.
The what?
All the formula income tax expenses.
Income what?
Income tax expenses.
This one?
Income tax expenses, yes. What's the formula we use to get?
What is the what?
The formula we use in getting it.
Formula to get this answer.
Yes.
This one, right?
Yes.
So
Yes,
equals
yes.
to your PBT, right? Times come to your input. This is it now. This is it, yes. So now to get your okay, let me come in. So now to get your oh god. Come in now. Let me see what I can do here. That can be easy for everybody. Okay, so now to get your what's it called? To get your any per share, this was they got right. You can see that they got what 24 naira, isn't it? Do you see it? Do you see it?
Yes, yes.
So
Yes.
now this is the share outstanding. Okay, so this share outstanding, it's kind of taking space. You can just use divisor, just divide it by what by 1,000, by 1,000, right? So that it can be a little bit small. Okay, right. So 1,000 because if you're doing evaluation, you can't put everything. Yeah, makes sense now. You can't put everything. Okay, you can't put everything like this in your evaluation too. All right. So coming. This is the same thing. Because since that now that we have divided by
Are you saying is per share is 1,000?
no. This is not partial. This is share standing. Just to make it more breakable. Since we now have formula now, let's put it in black. So by the time you put a cursor here, you see that okay, this is equals to by what 1,000. Okay. So now how they get this 24? This 24. How they got it right? Very simple. Should I put it? Okay, let me say equals to put it here. Put it there. Okay, and let me do it here. Right. So let me remove formula from this place. So this 24, this is right, isn't it? Can I say? Okay, let me put this one here. Can I put it here? Oh yeah. Okay, yeah. So now how they got it now? So how they got this 24? How they got it right? Let me put it back in blue. How they got it right? It is equals to the net profit or part. Okay, divided by what? Divided by how's it called now? By share standing. Okay, let me highlight it and put it in the comma style. Okay, all right. So so then just multiply it by 100 back. Multiply by 100. So do that, right? And just decrease decimal. So that's how they got it. Okay, that's how they got it. Right, that's how they got the 24. Right. So next year we're expecting what? Expecting what? We are expecting what? Let me put this one in black. Let me put everything black. Okay, let me do this one now. So any per share is what? Any per share to get any per share. It is profit for the year or net income part, anyhow you want to call it. Divide by what? By your share what? By your share outstanding. You understand? So that's how they got it. So
My worry is trying to wrap my brain around that 1,000 device we use, because if I say 24 multiplied by 2,449 will give me the value we have. So what will now inform me that this value I'm saying is I have to multiply again by 1,000 to get the capitalization. Do you get what the shareholding rather, the share outstanding? So I think if you can shed more light to that, it will be
I'm coming now. Sorry. Hello, engineer. Engineer. remote gate abi.
Yes.
Hello guys, please. I'm coming. Hello guys, please give me 1 minute, okay? I'll be back now. Then the other time. Yeah. Somebody asked me a question that time. Hello. Okay, so this is it actually. So this is everything, you know. So this is everything. All right, so let me save it. So this is it, you know. This is our forecast. I can see that, you know, we're kind of close to accuracy in a way, right? So this is it. Makes sense, right? Are we here? Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Yes, so that's that. So now what will happen now is all of you two go and build your own as well and send it to me. You understand? So you have seen how to calculate what any per share, everything, focus what's your revenue, all of that. All right, so again, right, just to reiterate what I've said earlier on, that is, we are done with the class actually. Where is she? 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 Yeah. So if you have interest to join